Today we want to buy a motorcycle, but we need to figure out where to find one. We considered renting one for 2 months, but Joy was nervous about that because 2 months is a long time to rent something, and if we damaged it, they would charge us an arm and a leg, she thought. Maybe even more than the cost of the bike. So if we find a good deal, it might save us money in the long run, because we can use it every time we come here to the Philippines. Joy's brother took us to a few dealers, and I finally found one that I liked. Price? $1,500. Brand new. But the dealer didn't really know how to process our credit card. It was kind of strange, but hey, they're used to cash and they're also used to monthly payments. So this is kind of unique for them. I specifically wanted fat tires and a fully automatic motorcycle. And I just gotta say, this thing is sweet. Joy is signing paperwork for a motorcycle. We don't have the money yet. There she goes. On to new things. I purposely got a bigger motorcycle for myself, so it was a little hard for Joy to be able to touch the ground. Look at that. She's using her feet like hands. Wouldn't it be easier to drive on the road, honey? Get your feet up. Uh-oh. The size made her nervous, but she'd get used to it eventually. For now, she made a good passenger. We decided to make a motorcycle commercial, just in case Yamaha wanted to sponsor the video. But so far, they haven't said anything. That's okay. We still had fun. So we're going to see our land. The first piece of land that we bought. This is the shortcut. Next up, we wanted to check out land that we bought about 2 years ago. So we headed over to Joy's parents' house because it was walking distance. Through the pig pen. Remember those prices we saw on my last trip when we looked at land in Samal? We had almost given up on finding a good deal, but since leaving the Philippines last time, Joy gets messages from people wanting to sell their land all the time. And this one was such a good deal that we couldn't pass it up. Slippery rocks? Oh yeah. Good thing I have traction on my sandals now. My goodness, this is not what I was envisioning. It is on a road, so this is just the path from not being on the road. And here it is. Joy built this fence. Well, Joy's brothers built this fence. And this was bamboo from, some of it was from our land. And some of it was from someone else's land. Whoa. This is our whole area. Everything in this fence. Oh, we have a lot of bananas here. And it comes with a kubu that apparently the neighbor's kids took the floor out because they needed firewood. So that's why we put up a fence. We don't know what to do with it just yet, but Joy's parents can plant things here and harvest the bananas if they want. Land prices are going up so fast in the Philippines that we're just happy to finally get something at a great deal. They put a floor back in. There's a floor back in there. Well, didn't the neighbor kids take the floor? Wow, it goes way over there. And here's the waterway too. I'm gonna check this out real quick. Waterway that runs along it, and then a road. So this is the main entrance. Did someone break into it? Yeah, apparently people were putting their cows in here and the kids were using it for a bathroom and stealing the wood floor out of the kubu and harvesting the bananas and just doing whatever they wanted. So we put the fence around it so that it is. It's a lot bigger than I was thinking. And so we have our own little waterway to be able to irrigate all the banana trees. So the plan is we're just going to let this be used by Joy's family for whatever they want. For bananas and... Is there coconut trees? No, it's just... Oh, there's a coconut tree. Very cool. So yeah, and then we got this for a steal. Like literally a steal. The guy who wanted to sell it to us thought it was 400 square meters. And so we had her parents come out and look at it. And on video, I was like, that looks way bigger than 400 square meters. Based on the video footage, I was like, if they think that's 400, then, and they're going to sell it for the 400 square meter price, then we'll get it. Because it was dirt cheap for this 400 square meters. And so it ended up being over 1,500 square meters when they surveyed it. But he gave it to us for the same price. So this is our first land purchase. And I think one day we might be able to break it into sections, 300 square meter sections, and sell it to locals. Because it's already like 6 or 7 or 8 times the value of what we paid for it already. Anyway, that's it. We went out to a nice restaurant that night, and I was excited to see that there was an American cheeseburger on the menu. Look at that burger. It's like skinny and tall. I've never seen anything like that before. But it tasted nothing like a cheeseburger, and in fact it was hard for me to even eat. But someone ordered some boulalou, and it was enough for everyone. So I gobbled that down. Boulalou is one of my favorites now. The next morning I was asking if we could get some coconut wine again. Remember from my first trip? Turns out her dad doesn't collect coconut wine anymore, so we had to go to someone else who did. I thought we'd just go into town, but...
Oops. If I could stay on the path.
But Joy's brother took me across the river and through a rice field to a little house that sold it. Score. It's such a cool thing to be able to have a drink that you cannot find in stores because it only lasts for a few hours before turning to vinegar.
Here in the Philippines, when you buy a nice fancy wash machine like this is an expensive wash machine, right, honey? Before. But it's kind of old. $200 for something like this. You learned this technique probably when you're 2 years old here, right? 5, 6 years old. Even if you have an expensive washing machine which is a washer and a dryer,
you still have to wring it out and put it into another tub and then rinse it all out really good and wring that all out and then put it into another tub and wash out all the soap.
Just getting the soap out, and then we transfer from there into the dryer. So this is the dryer, and this is the last stage, and even though it's been dry, it's just been spun dry. And then you still have to go hang it up on the clothesline. And there they are, hung up to dry. So either it takes 4 people to do this, or it takes one person a long time. I bought this motorcycle 2 days ago, and there's already a scratch and scrape on it and break. Look at that. Already a broken part. Because when we parked it, someone ran into it when it was just parked. Can you believe that? They're suspecting that people are jealous, and there's apparently kids here that when they see a new machine, they are jealous, and so they try to make it not new. So anyway, I knew it was bound to happen, but the second day, wow, that's impressive. As long as it runs.
One of the unexpected things that was really enjoyable was the friends who would come over with a chicken or ducks or a goat. Then they would spend hours preparing it and we would all eat it together. It was always delicious and fresh and sometimes surprising, as you'll see in a future video.
These guys all know how to cook really good. Still kicking when they brought it over.
This is just one of the things about the Philippines that I really miss when I'm not there, is people just like to hang out and spend time together and do things together.
We've been hanging out the last couple of days with the Kagawad, who is kind of responsible for a lot of this area. And he came over and we did a lot of video key and had fun the last couple nights. And because he's been trying to connect us with the mayor. And so finally we got a meeting this morning with the mayor, and it was crazy. It was like all these official people and everyone was running in and out, and we talked with the mayor and they had pictures, and the mayor's really happy with what we're doing with Province Smile Missions. And he's like, if you guys need anything, here's the army. And then the army all came in, they're all dressed up in their uniforms. And they're like, anything you need, trucks and machines and whatever. It was just like a whirlwind of activity, and it was just one thing after another. And so now we're hanging out again with the Kagawad afterwards and eating lunch, and celebrating our win, because they want to recognize us as a partner, and we have their full approval and authority and permission and all the bells and whistles. There he is. There's Kagawad. Jimmy.
Yeah. This is my friend. Yeah, hey,
This is
hi.
my friend. Hey. We're filming each other. So anyway, can't wait to do some more video key with him.
It's called here bakukang.
Bakukang.
Yeah.
It's so mellow.
They live on the coconuts. When I was kid, we used to play those. We put like string on their legs
Why?
because we don't want to let them go.
Okay.